Hi guys, my name's Ellie and today I'm going to be doing Leo inspired makeup. I've never been like personally like really big into like star signs, but I do always read like my cosmopolitan horoscope every month. And so Leo is the symbol of fire, ruling planet the sun, house rule 5th, element fire, mode fixed, and keyword creating. Leos are likely to express themselves in dramatic, creative and assertive ways. Leos have great energy, courage and honesty. They are likely to be self-confident and maybe even a little bit self-indulgent, as they expect to be the centre of attention and often are. They also possess integrity, determination and natural leaders. So I don't think I'd really describe myself in that way, but you know, I wouldn't describe myself like really like that, but it's what Google said. I've already moisturised my face, so let's just get straight into foundation. Again, I'm using the Fenty Beauty foundation. It's literally like my favourite thing ever. I'm just going to blend that in with a beauty blender. I've always tried to do my makeup like foundation with brushes, but I can never ever get the hang of it. Like it always ends up like really streaky. Apply a little bit more foundation onto like problem areas. I've literally broken out so bad. I think it's probably the heat. Like I got to a stage where my skin was looking quite clear, but at the minute it's just been getting like really bad. Hopefully it's gonna go back down. Like usually this happens, like it'll come up like quite bad and then it'll go back down eventually. I've always had problem skin, like even since when I was like young, like little, I'd always have like a spot somewhere on my face, like from about the age of like 8. But then when I was like 11, like growing up to high school, it got really bad, but now it's just starting to clear back up. So next I'm going to be doing some contouring, but I'm going to be using a liquid contour or bronzer, I'm not sure what it is. This is the Do the Hoola Little Super Sheer Soft Matte Face Bronzer. So I'm only going to put like a small pump on my hand because like a little goes like a long way. I'm just going to use an end of a brush. This is probably like really unhygienic to use an end of a brush, but... And I'm just going to put that in where my cheekbones would be if they were more defined, and on my forehead. But this isn't as blending in very well. It usually does, but today it just does not want to work with me. It's just making my forehead look really dirty, so I don't know if to add more or a bit more foundation on my forehead. Maybe I left it too long to blend it in. You see what I mean? It just kind of looks dirty. I think that's pretty much blended in now. Then I'm also going to add some to my jawline. I'm not really sure if that makes a difference, but a little bit. Okay, so that's done. I always end up with just like a big blob on my hand, so that's just probably going to end up on my clothes or on my face or in my hair by the end of this video, but fun. So next I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. I probably should have said at the beginning of the video, but I'm planning on doing quite like a bronzy fiery look, because like obviously like Leos and fire and like bronzy and lions, all that fun stuff. Okay, so for eyebrows I just like to brush them up first, and then I'm going to use a Ted Baker pencil and underline them. And I'll kind of like fill them in, but like not completely, just to give like a rough idea of where I'm going with them. And I'm not too worried about making a mistake, because I can always cover it up with concealer. Next I'm going to be using the Benefit Kapow eyebrow gel and just an angled brush. And then when it comes to like this bit of my eyebrow, I like it to look a bit blended. So I'm just going to kind of go up. Like there's probably a much better way of doing this than this. But okay, so now I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to be using the Benefit, I still don't know how to say it, the boieeing hydrating concealer. Then just a flat eyeshadow brush to blend that on with. And then I'm going to take that under and I'll blend that down onto my eyelid. And I'm going to take it over. I've got so many like little baby hairs on my forehead, I'm sorry. They're just stuck on. And if I notice like I have any creases under my eye, I'll just kind of fix that with concealer. Then again, after I've concealed, I'm just going to take that angled brush again and just go back over them. Now I'm just going to take a brow coat gel and brush the front bit upwards and the rest down, and that just sets the brow into place. Okay, so both my eyebrows are done now. I feel like this one looks a bit darker than this one, but you know, but they can't be twins, they're just distant sisters, half sisters. So next I'm going to put some powder on, because it's really hot outside this weekend and I don't want my makeup like sweltering off. So I'm just going to be using L'Oreal True Match powder. Powder, and I like to focus more under my eyes and on my T-zone and on the bridge of my nose, because that's where my foundation comes off the most. Okay, so now onto eyes. I'm just going to be showing you the palettes I'm using before I zoom in. And at Easter time I went into Superdrug and I found the cutest little eggs, and so they're like this, and they just open up in half, and you have 5 eyeshadows and then 2 highlighters. And I think I've used this like once, because the colours aren't like really everyday colours. The colours are quite like autumnal, I'd say, but bright, so not really everyday. And I've actually had my makeup toned down at the minute. And then secondly, I'm going to be using the 35B Colour Burst Morphe palette. Okay, so I'm just going to start by priming my eyelids. Okay, so I'm just going to start with the shade Sunshine from the Morphe palette, and I'm just going to put... My camera just stopped recording, and literally as I started putting eyeshadow on, I'm going to put Sunshine in my crease and then blend that upwards. And I'm kind of going to think I'm going to curve it around like this. shade Puff. And I'm going to put that on the top of my lid. And like half on my lid and half on my crease. And blend that into the yellow. I'm just quickly going to change eyeshadow brush. Focus on bringing out the orange into my outer corner here. Yeah, I'm just going to do the same on the other eye before I cut the crease. Okay, next I'm going to take some concealer and cut the crease, and I'm going to take quite a dense short brush. Now I'm not sure if I want to try and wing it out a little. Okay, so what I've done, I've cut the crease and I've kind of done a little wing. I have no idea how I'm going to do this on the other side. Okay, so now that's done, on this side I think I'm going to do red in the crease. Taking a clean fat brush, flat brush. I'm going to take the glittery red shade in the egg palette. Let's just call it the egg palette because that's the easiest thing. It hasn't actually got a name. Okay, so that shade isn't actually as working as well as I would have thought. So this bit actually isn't working, so I'm just going to blend the red out into there. Isn't looking like how I wanted it to look. I think it's definitely gone wrong, and it's kind of shiny, which I didn't want it to be. So now I'm going to take some of the eyeshadow underneath my eye. I'm going to be taking a small pointy brush for this. I don't know how to pronounce this name, but I think it's Churri. Using the red shade from the Morphe palette, I'm just going to take that under my eye. This is actually coming out more pink than I thought it would. I think I've just dipped into the wrong colour. So the red looks more of a hot pink than anything. I'm going to blend that into this little corner piece here. I feel like this bit here looks a bit like a bruise. But this is definitely going to need some cleanup. So retaking my concealer brush, I'm just gonna try and fix this mess. Oh, I don't want it to be so like cut, so I will just blend that out a little. As the animal for Leo is lion, I would do a cat eye, but I have no idea how. But I am going to try some sort of eyeliner. So taking that angled brush I used for my eyebrows, and I'm actually going to use my eyebrow gel. I'm just going to try taking that along my lash line. I don't think that's really done anything. So next I'm going to curl my lashes. I'm going to be using the They're Real Mascara by Benefit. I'm just going to put that. So now we are nearly done with our eyes. I just need to add eyeliner. So I like adding eyeliner on the top waterline. I just personally feel it makes my lashes look thicker. I'm going to add gold eyeliner to my waterline. So that's my eyes all done. Now onto face. I think false eyelashes would look great, but I just can't keep them on. Like, I can't do the eyeliner to stick them on. It's really heartbreaking. Next I'm going to use Hoola Bronzer by Benefit and just go back over where I did that cream. the cream bronzer earlier. I think the cream bronzer would be great if you're doing a more natural look, which this really isn't. I'm also going to take some of the bronzer down the sides of my nose. So now I'm going to do blusher, and my favourite blusher is the Ted Baker blusher. Like, it's just the prettiest thing ever. And I'm going to add that to the apples of my cheeks and blend into my contour. I also like to add a bit of blusher on the end of my nose. For highlighter, I'm going to be taking this gold shade in the Egg palette. Put that on my cheekbones. Now it's a gold highlighter because, like, fiery again. I'm also going to add that to my Cupid's bow, my nose, the inners of my eye, and my eyebrow bone. So now next is lipstick. I feel like maybe red lipstick, however I don't really suit red lipstick, so I'm going to be taking this red sort of nudie colour lipstick. I just feel like that might be too pink. Yeah, so I'm actually going to take that off and change it. Or actually no, I'm not going to take it off. I'm going to blot this lipstick down because I just feel like it's just the wrong shade. My camera stopped recording. So as I was saying, blotting this lipstick down and putting maybe a more nudie colour on because I have a really pretty gold lip gloss. So I'm going to be using the Body Shop liquid lipstick in Carnation. On top of that, I'm going to be taking the Revolution gold lip gloss in Empress. So this is a finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this Leo inspired makeup look. Comment down below if you want me to do the other signs, like Capricorn or Sagittarius. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, you know what to do because I don't. I'll see you in the next video. Toodles!